Hey, you.
Let go of me.
What are you laughing about? I feel like a Nightmare on Elm Street here. Jeez. Easy now. Give me a chance just to straighten up and say hello to everybody out there. Hi, welcome to our show, Karate and You. I'm your host, Master Art Beins. Before we begin today's program, I'd like to explain a little bit about our show. As you know, Karate and You wasn't designed specifically just promote United States Black Cat Kempo, but to promote all styles of martial arts, so may all unite in a common cause to improve our country and help make it a happier, healthier, safer place in which to live. Today's show is very similar to the last show we did. However, this is part 2 of that show where we'll be bringing you some basic, fundamental women's self-defense techniques. So without any further ado, turn on your VCRs and we'll be right back. Hi, welcome back to Karate and You, and due to the excitement that we had on our last show with a lot of the public out there, you people particularly, yes, you, sitting there on the couch there in your Ninja Turtle underwear eating potato chips, we've got 2 ladies back on our show that you saw last week for our part 2 series of women's self-defense. And this young lady to my right is Mrs. Marilyn Robbiani, who's 34 years old. You can take a bow. Yeah, I'll tell you, I get a lot of power around here. She don't move unless I tell her. And over on my left-hand side is a 34-year-old mom and housewife and professional lady.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mrs. Kathy Cadigan. And they were both on our show last week. They're orange belts at our school. They're doing a fantastic job. They're inspiration for a lot of the women in our school. And like I said to you last time on our show, the trend has really been increasing as far as women getting involved with martial arts because it's an alternative to a lot of the other things that they do now as far as athletics are concerned. It gives them an opportunity to really develop a total package and good balance within their mind, their hearts, and their body. And it gives them an opportunity to educate themselves and prepare for the real world out there. Okay. Beginning of the show, we did a couple of self-defense techniques, and what we're going to do now is we're going to dissect them for you at home and pay particularly close attention to the facial expressions that I make when I'm experiencing this excruciating pain I go through all the time. I don't know if I really want to do this show. All right, anyhow, first thing we did was I came up to Marilyn and I grabbed her by her arm. Okay. Now, Marilyn, in a situation like we say from time to time, it's always good to ask for that person to let you go. So she says, let me go, let me go. She says, let me go. I'm not a ventriloquist. Go ahead.
Let me go, let me go.
Okay, hi, Marilyn, how are you? I don't let her go. So what she does from here is she gives me a nice shin kick. This loosens me up. It distracts me from the arm grab. Go ahead, Marilyn.
Yeah.
Aye, very good. Now, also, I just want to make a point here. She can kick a couple of times. There's nothing in the rule book that says one kick. You know, it's not like you're making a recipe for a cake. All right, she can kick me 3 or 4 times. All right, so you have to use your own discretion here. So just give me 2 shots. Let's mix it up.
Yeah.
Oh, very good. Okay, now from here, my right leg, I'm moving it out of the way because naturally I don't want to stay in the same spot. I'm off balance a little bit. So my thought is down here on my leg. From here, she opens her hand up and she does what we call a hitchhiker. Go ahead, hitchhike me. Bang. She breaks the grip. She steps in and she's going to take the palm of her hand, hit me in the chin. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Bang, throws my head back like a Pez dispenser. She comes around with her right hand. This is called an ox jaw to the throat.
Yeah.
Marilyn, easy. Eat next time you come on my show, will you? All right, she's got the ox jaw on me. All right, from here, and she's really doing a job on me. She backs off, and she's going to finish me off with a nice groin kick, which is always nice. It's like parsley. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yo! And she backs off into a defensive position. All right, and she back a little further, please, because she wants to stay out of my range so I can't grab her. And if I do happen to be gasping for air or being hurt, I could fall over on her or grab her. She doesn't want that to happen, so she keeps her defense up and she keeps her eyeballs on me. Now, let's take these techniques. We're going to dissect them for you people at home. Back over here if you would. All right, the first thing is, again, the shin kick. The shin kick. Now, the shin kick resembles the same principle as kicking a soccer ball. All right, in order to get that soccer ball flying, 100 yards down the field there's got to be some body mechanics involved here. So we took the same kick, basically, and we incorporated it and made the leg look as though, in our minds, that this is a nice soccer ball. So she gives me a right-legged kick. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Good. Now, one of the things I'm pointing out right now is I want you to keep your elbows in a little bit. Because when you're throwing your arms up like this, you got to bring them back down. They become handles when you get them too far away from your body, okay? So just turn your hip. She's going to get up on the ball of her foot, turn your hip and shoulder in there, and kick me with your whole body. Keep your elbows in.
Yeah.
Oh, very good. There you go. Everything is focused this way to that center point. If you've got weight going out here and weight going out there, you're missing it out. What we want to use, our entire body and focus it in on a target area. All right, you follow me there, Marilyn? So in other words, if your arm's over here, we have weight going this way, weight going that way. That there's maybe about 50 pounds that could have been generated in that foot by holding it tighter together. So she gives me 2 shots there, just like she's kicking a soccer ball. Go ahead, give me 2. Same leg. Oh yeah, another one. Oh, very good. And this is also nice too if she's got shoes on, preferably golf shoes, okay? But if she's got her shoes on, you take the bottom sole of your foot here, and the outer area, the outline of your shoe, there's a little ridge. So when she pushes her foot up, she's hitting me with the ridge. It actually has a point. It digs into my shin. Just kick me and put your foot, glue it to my shin if you would. Go ahead. Bang. So what's happening is she's actually digging right into the meat and the bone of my leg with the inside point or the ridge of that sole of her foot and the instep of her foot. So what she can do also from here, if she kicked me, she could also scrape right down my foot, scrape right down. Wow, man, kick start my leg. Back again. It's like a Harley Davidson, okay? Again, kick me a little higher there so we have more room to scrape. Go ahead, she kicks me? Yeah, now, all she does from here, she takes her whole body weight and steps all her body onto my shin, just like she's walking up steps. Go ahead. Yeah! I can guarantee you that is excruciating. Just looking at it is giving me a headache. Get back there. All right, so this is an inside shin kick. Now, again, there is no rule of thumb that says, hey, she only can kick me once. You can kick them 3, 4, 5 times. Also, you people out there, the techniques we're using right now, you don't have to be a woman to use them. You can be a man to use them. These will work for anybody. You can be a child, a young child. So be open-minded when you're watching and observing today's show, okay? Now, she kicks me twice again. Same leg. Yow. Okay, definitely my mind is now distracted from the arm grab I had on her, and I'm thinking about getting my leg out of the way. So I'm off balance. From here, what she does is she uses her arm like a crowbar, excuse me. A fulcrum is the word I was looking for. A fulcrum, like a lever. Now, I'm a relatively big guy. I'm pretty strong. I got a good grip on her. What she does is she opens her hand. When she opens her hand, her wrist gets thicker. So automatically it starts to pry my fingers away. She doesn't have to put any effort into it all. All right, at this point, let's just stop for a second. You people at home, make a fist with your right hand. You can do this too. Make a fist with your right. That's it. Very good, Marilyn. Okay. All right, now, making a fist with the right hand, take your left hand, grab your wrist real tight, and open your hand. You feel your wrist gets thicker automatically. There's no effort whatsoever. Okay, your wrist is getting thicker, and what's happening here is you're starting to pry those fingers apart. So it's starting to help you out right now just by simply opening your hand. All right, so back over here again. Hi, my name's Lamb Chop. Okay, here we go. Get over here. Another show. All right, now she opens up her hand. There you go. Now what she does is she uses her arm like a crowbar or a fulcrum, like I mentioned before. She's going to buckle her knees just a little bit. She's going to use her body weight. All right, and she pushes her elbow down just a little bit, Marilyn, so you get an idea. All right, she pushes her elbow down just like that. It pries up on my thumb, and she escapes. Real simple. Back again. I don't know anybody out there who's ever fished before, but you don't fish with one hand out there for a lousy 5-pound trout, okay, or a bass. You've got to use 2 hands. All right, she happens to weigh 120 pounds, so what's happening, I'm not going to pull in no 120-pound tuna with one hand like this. It's impossible. So what she does is she buckles her knees and she pulls down on, let's say, the fishing pole here, okay, and that pries up my thumb and she gets right out. Go ahead, go. Now, her arm is all cocked up, ready to go. What I'd like you to do, though, is kind of flex your fingers just a little bit and your thumb, because that'll strengthen your hand. Her arm is cocked up. I'm here with my right leg is, incapacitated. She's escaped here. I really don't know what's happening because this is like a surprise thing for me. She just popped out of a cake. And what she's going to do is she's going to take this heel of her hand. She's going to hit me in the chin. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Very good. Her whole body, notice how she leaned forward. She came forward, back again. She came forward. Go ahead, do it again.
Yeah.
Bang! She hit me with her whole body. Okay, back again. Let's step with the forward leg, the front leg. Go. Bang, there you go. All right, now she flipped my head back. like a Pez dispenser. And I say that a lot. I don't know if people know what a Pez dispenser is, okay, but it's that little thing with the Popeye head on it, or your famous cartoon character, and the head flips back, a little piece of candy comes in. I like this. Kind of ties in nice here. Now, she's hungry. She reaches over for the Pez. Go ahead. Reaches in there. Boom! She takes her ox jaw, it's called again, and she takes her thumb, and these fingers, just like that, and she hits into the esophagus and reaches right back into the carotid arteries. Go. Bang! Just like so. This really gives me a jolt. Now from here, she backs off, and she's going to finish me off, because now I'm in trouble. My jaw is loose. My teeth are probably loose. I'm bleeding from the nose. I can't breathe. And my leg is really in trouble, and she figures, what the heck? He's such a nice guy. I'll finish him off with a stiff upper shin kick to the groin. Go ahead. Whoa! Bang. Okay, and a point to remember is when she kicks me, she's kicking me with her whole body. She's not just kicking me with the leg. I'm a big guy. She's got to hit me with everything she's got. When she kicks, she uses the instep of her foot and the instep of her foot and the shin of her leg. So just one more time, simulate it. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Bang, and then she backs off into a defensive position. Back off just a hair. There you go. You want to always make sure that you're out of range so they can't grab onto you. Very good. Okay. Now, thank you. Along comes Kathy Cadigan. Wise guy, Kathy Cadigan, who's laughing about all this. You know, she sees this happening to this poor guy on the street, and she's laughing. So I get a little insulted. I reach over and I want to grab her. This is nice. These techniques are nice. I reach over and I grab her by her shoulders or her throat. What she does here is, go ahead, you do your first move. She steps in, hits me with her body by utilizing her body weight, stepping in forward. She takes this middle finger, okay? I think we lost it. You got to cut off in a meat slicer? All right, there it is. Okay, hey. All right, now, we got this middle finger right here, this knuckle, and she bends it back, and she takes it, and she's going to rub it right here in this area of my chest here. She rubs it, and it's called a knuckle rub. She rubs right in my chest. Go. Oh! Ooh. Serious business here, okay? You people at home, take your finger just like this, find your chest, male, female, I don't care, and rub in there a little bit, and you know what I'm talking about. Just imagine someone's body weight behind there digging this thing in. So right away, bang, I back off. All right, from here, she finishes me off. Go ahead. With a shin kick, bang. Reaches down, grabs my hair. Now, hold on. She grabs my hair to keep me from going anywhere and also to bring me down. And she's going to bring me down. She's going to blast me with her knee to my schnozola there. Go ahead. Bang! There you go. She backs off into a defensive position. All right, once again, let's do it from this angle over here. I come up to her and I grab her. Could be a lapel grab, could be a front choke, could be shoulder grab, whatever the case may be. She steps in. Now, I want you to just take your right hand and show the people at home how you're flexing that hand for the knuckle. Now, if we get a close-up, this is important. There it is. Okay. All right. I think it's on a Star Trek or something like that. All right, now, she takes this little area right here. Remember, the rule of thumb is that the smaller striking surface, the more penetration. So this is about as small as it can possibly be. This is like the end of an eraser right now. And she plants that thing right between my pectoral muscles, drives in and starts to rub as hard as she can, like she's erasing all this gray hair. I wish you could do that for me. All right, she hits me in the chest there, and she's rubbing. Ow! I had enough. Now from here, we want to do a groin kick. Groin kick to the groin. Go ahead. Bang! I got kicked in the groin. It threw my hips back. When my hips go back, my head goes down. She reaches up, grabs the back of my hair, the sides of my hair. Now, hold on. You can't wait to do this, can you? All right? She grabs me. She's going to bring my head down. She pulls by pulling her elbows in, and she brings her knee up. And actually, she wants to hit me either in the face or the nose. Just simulate it. Nice and slow. Go ahead. Bang, right there. Pow. Now, she doesn't have to stop with one. She drops it again, gives me another shot. Bang. Now, if she wants to, what she can do, come on back over here. We're going to show them one more thing. She can step back with her left leg, twist my head, and take me over, take me to the ground. Go ahead. Step back with your left leg and take me over. Go ahead. Booyah! She's got me here. Now, I know I made a mistake. From here, she can finish me off by taking her foot, kicking me in the head. Simulate it, please. Bang. Okay, or she can drop one knee and punch me in the face. Go ahead. Pow. Now she backs off into a defensive position. Now this is how you take the techniques, the basic self-defense techniques, and you start to modify. Remember, there is no rule of thumb. What you want to do is you want to have an arsenal of techniques of different ways to defend yourself, and you have to put them together for what's most suitable for you and how they're going to work in whatever situation arises. All right, now take it back to square one. I come up to her and I go to grab her. One thing you want to do, incidentally, is try not to allow the person to get that far. All right, but in this case, I'm quick. I got her. From here, she steps in, knuckle rubs me. And I'm telling you, this is no fun. All right, if you happen to be sitting at home right now, the person next to you, just face each other on the couch there or whatever, and just kind of rub that in between the pectoral muscles. You'll know exactly what I'm saying. Say, ooh, that guy's not kidding. All right, now from here, she gives me a good rub there. I let go, or I back off. She groin kicks me. Go ahead. Pow! Grabs the back of my hair, and she pulls everything in. Knee comes up to my face. 1, 2, ski. Now this time, she's going to step back with her right leg, step way back all the way to Marilyn, and twist my head and take me over. Go. Yeah, good. She got me here. Now she wants to either kick me. Go ahead. Oos. You have to be that graphic, that loud. You're shaking me up here. And she throws a reverse punch, drops her knee, drops to my face. Go. Bang. Backs off into defensive position. Now I want you to take note, you people at home. Kathy is defending herself at the proper angle of my body, at my head. When a person's on the floor, you never defend yourself by their feet or by their sides because they can reach out and get to you. From here, she's at my head. I can't do anything here except reach over my head. So that's where you want to be. If you take somebody down, you're defending yourself. That's where you want to be. And you keep your defense up because, like I say, I could be down here playing possum. Oh, and all of a sudden, snatch her. So she wants to make sure she's out of range. All right, very good, Cap. All right, nice work. You're back over here. Come on in here, Marilyn. All right, now, move a little closer. A couple of rules of thumb as far as self-defense is concerned. First thing is you want to avoid a potentially dangerous situation. You know, safety is number one priority. Holidays are coming, and I can't stress this enough because last year with all the crazy things that went on in the communities, I couldn't believe it. Unfortunately, our self-defense, we didn't kick in our self-defense until we were into middle of November. By then, everybody's already out there and the things are already done. And, you know, it was spilt milk. You can't cry over it. But this year, we're preparing ourselves, all right? We want to take preventive medicine to make sure that if we get in a situation that could be detrimental to our health or the welfare of someone we love, that we're capable of at least knowing something. Knowing something is better than knowing nothing at all. I can't guarantee you that when you get out there, these self-defense are going to just wrap right off of you and you're going to be able to defend yourself because, remember, you have to contend with the biggest obstacle of all, which happens to be yourself. If you get all choked up and panic, what's going to happen? You're going to forget everything. End result is you're either going to be on your way through the hospital or you're going to be driving home with a busted lip and you're going to say, I should have did this, I should have did that. That's why it's important that you start your training now. If you have you know, children that are going to school, or you have a daughter that's going off to college, or you plan on getting out there you know, and doing some shopping, it wouldn't be a bad idea to start brushing up on some self-defense, or at least getting yourself prepared to know what not to do. One of the things is if you're going and it's crowded out and you're shopping, don't go parking, you know, 2 parking lots out of the way. Get in close. If you can't, make it another day. Get there a little earlier next time. Don't go shopping late at night. Stay away from you know, environments that could be potentially dangerous. That are predominantly male environments. All right? Be cautious out there. Holiday season, a lot of people are out there drinking and you know, abusing drugs and what have you. So the best way to stay out of trouble is to avoid it. Avoid it. Another thing I want to make mention of is if you happen to be in a situation where you have to defend yourself, someone puts their hands on you, remember, this is private property. Nobody touches your body unless you want them to. If they do touch you and you tell them to please let you go, obviously there's some bad intentions there. Then you have to take it upon yourself to use your good judgment and do what you think is right and proper at that time. And once you do it, don't think you're a bad guy because you requested something. And everybody on the face of the earth knows we don't touch anybody unless they give us permission. All right, now let's go back one more time. We're going to go back to you and then we're going to go back to you so we get a quick review. I come up to her, I grab her by the arm. She says, let me go, let me go.
Let me go, let me go.
And no way, I'm not going to do it. She gives me a shin kick.
Yeah.
Hey-ya! From here, my leg is nice and loose. Now I'm distracted. I'm thinking about my leg. She opens her hand, hitchhikes, go. Palm strikes.
Yeah.
Bang. Ox jaw.
Yeah.
Bang. Groin kick.
Yeah.
Good. Now, see, this is where I want to just make a mention here. When you're stepping in with this palm strike, step in with your front leg because you have to reset up for your groin kick. Okay. All right, so let's say you escaped. Go ahead. Now step in with your forward leg. Go. There you go. Ox jaw. Good. Now you see your kick's all ready to go. Let me have it.
Yeah.
Woosa! Very good. Back off, Marilyn. Very nice. One more time. Okay, people make mention here of all these important little details here. Positioning of the body is important. The whole body has to work as a unit here. Again, you must incorporate your mind, your heart, and your body into all of your techniques. If she hits me with her hand, it's just not her hand hitting me. It's her whole being. That's where we have that thing about harmony with mind and body. We have to tie them all together in order to develop true confidence. We have to believe that we can do this. We have to know how to do it, and then we have to do it. All right, so here, she shin kicks me.
Yeah.
Bang, okay. From here, she hitchhikes. That's it. Now go back again because I just want to make another point in case somebody just tuning in. What the heck is she doing? She's buckling her legs. She's using her arm as a crowbar or a fulcrum. She pushes her elbow down, puts pressure on my thumb. She escapes. Go ahead. Good. Her hand is all cocked. She steps in with her lead leg and gives me a shot in the chin.
Yeah.
Throws my head back. My throat is exposed. She ox jaws me. Bang. Finishes me off with a groin kick.
Yeah.
Loosa. Backs off into a defensive position. Nice work. Okay. Over here, please. All right. With Kathy, I come over and I go to grab her. Boom. She steps in with her body. Knuckle rub. Oh, I hate that one. Knuckle rubs me. Yes. Okay, good. I'm here. Now I step back. I'm probably just wanting to get rid of this hand at this point. It's like a drill going into your chest. She gives me a nice shin kick into the groin. Bang! Reaches up, grabs my head, and she's going to hit me with that other leg. Go. Boom. Give me 2 shots. Pow, and just throws me away. Throw me away.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, I don't feel like falling down again. Okay? Again, here we go again. Now, let's just check your position to make sure that the body mechanics are all straight and correct. Okay, I reach over to grab her. She steps in with her right leg and rubs into the chest. Go. Good. All right, now from here, she groin kicks. When you groin kick me this time, I want you to step forward after you kick me. Go ahead. Kick. Bang! There you go. Now grab my head. Now you're all set. See how everything just floats? Mm-hmm. Like a 1-2 cha-cha-cha. Okay, she's got me here. She gives me face kick. Oh, face kick. Hold on. Don't give me a face kick. That's terrible. Okay, give me that knee into my face. All right, here we go. Give me 2 shots. Go. Bang! Bang! Gets rid of me. And back, she gets out of range. She's got her defense up. And she looked like $1 million. Okay, very good. Come on over here, girls. All right, now, what you saw today is some basic self-defense techniques. They don't have to be done in any particular arrangement. In other words, you could just grab somebody and use your knee. All right, they could maybe grab you from the side, grab you by the hand. You can just throw a shin kick, a groin kick. You can just throw an elbow in there. You can use your crowbar, your hitchhiker from any particular angle. What you have to do is you take these techniques, you start to experiment with them, modify them a little bit. If you're working at home and you have the luxury of being able to have time to work with your family, your husband, or your boyfriend, remember that when you first start working these techniques, explain to him, look, honey, I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Don't give me 100% resistance, because you have to understand the mechanics of the whole technique. And it's going to take you a dozen times, 2 dozen times, 3 dozen times, maybe 100 times before you start to understand the flow and the way that the technique is used so that you understand it and you can use it, just like being able to breathe. You don't have to think about it anymore. If you get your partner out there and he tries to hold you and he says, oh, this ain't going to work for you, well, naturally, it's not going to work in the beginning. It takes a little bit of time. Make sure that your partner is open-minded. And if they love you, they're going to be patient with you and they're going to want to help you to make sure that you develop something that one day may save your life or even his. That would be the joke on him, right? Okay. Now, let's pretend that somebody's coming up to us and they're going to grab us by our shoulders. One quick, easy thing we want to do is practice just our blocking, just like so. If you could just take one little step to your right, one little step to your left. Okay, let's say hypothetically someone comes up, I'm just going to jump in front of these girls, and they go to grab you like so. They go to grab you like so. One of the things we don't want them to do is to touch us. Once they get their hands on us, we'll have a little bit of a problem. So what we're going to do right now is we just bring our hands up, cross them just like this in front of us. Good, elbows in, and then we cross them, twisting palm out, no further than our shoulders, a little further than our shoulders. Very good. Now we come back down, we bring them in, palm faces us, and down. Just like so. Someone's coming in to grab us. The reason that we have our hands in tight, in case their arms are close together and they're going for our neck, we can slip right up in between their hands. All right, so from here we're going to come up, cross, ladies, and out. Boom. Back down. Good. Now, your arms have to be nice and loose and relaxed. If you start off flexing your arm from here, they're going to be very, very slow. So they have to be loose. They've got to work like whips. So our hands now are going to come up on the command. We're going to look straight ahead, ladies. I'm going to give you the command. We're going to come up and we're going to key up and block, just like so. Ready? Good. Back down. Good. Up. Good. Down. Good. I don't hear anything over there.
Sorry, sir.
That's okay. Ready? Good. I don't hear anything on the way down. We want to practice our key over there, Marilyn. Ready? Good. All right. Now we're cooking with the microwave. Good. Nice. Now, we're going to do it on my command, please. I'll observe to make sure we're doing it correctly. If you could move in a little bit to your right. Move in a little bit to your right. All right, there we go. Here we go. Eyeball straight ahead. Hip. Good. Hip. Nice. Now, keep your arms nice and loose and relaxed. All right, someone comes up to you, they're going to grab you. Get it up nice and quick. Ready? Hip. Good. Hip. Real quick, just turn and face me. I'm going to try and grab you. You're going to block me. Ready? Go. Excellent. Okay, but I hear the kia. Ready? Good. Okay, turn, face me. Go. Good. A little faster than that. Go. Very nice. That's about all the time we have. We'll be right back after this message. Very nice. Hi, welcome back to another closing of Karate and You. Before we close, however, I'd like to take this opportunity to say hello to my stepbrother out in Santa Monica, California, Jim Russo. I look forward to seeing you again, my friend. I had a great time while you were out here. At this time, I made it through 2 shows. I can't believe it, with these 2 wild and crazy women here. After all the physical abuse I took, I can actually say it was well worth it because I feel pretty confident that if they get into an altercation, that they should be able to deal with themselves and deal with the adversary in a positive manner. Kathy, I'd just like to ask you a couple of questions if I could. You are related to this young lady to my right, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, how'd you guys ever hook up as far as coming out here to karate?
Well, we both had the same thing in mind. We wanted to build confidence, endurance physically. We wanted to get in shape, and this is really good. And ladies, go for it because this is really a great way to protect yourself and build confidence.
Okay, physically, as far as your physical attributes are concerned, has it improved anything?
Definitely.
Yeah?
Yes.
Has it improved as far as, what about your stature, the way that you're thinking of yourself and your confidence?
It's more clear. I'm more confident. I'm not as timid as I used to be.
Okay.
And believe it or not, I used to be.
Yeah?
Quite
I can't believe that.
It was.
Well, anyhow, Kathy, it was a pleasure having you on the show. I really enjoyed it. And how are you doing, Marilyn?
Good, sir.
All right. Can you tell me a little bit? Has there been any significance as far as our positive things that you can say were attributed to the martial arts training that you've had up to this point?
Yes, sir. I feel a lot more confident. I'd like to thank you for having me on the show today because it dates way back from even grade school. I was always very afraid to stand in front of the class and do my book report or perform in any way, and I have found that from going through karate, there's a lot of good people at karate, and they're giving me a lot of confidence in myself. I believe in myself, and as the months go by, I'm getting less and less afraid of doing anything. I don't really care anymore. I feel confident in myself, and I'm just doing it for me.
Okay, well, that's really nice to know. I'm really happy that I have had some input in that with your life. Really nice.
If you're interested in learning more about our show, Karate and You, please contact Grandmaster Art Beins at karateandyou@toogoodtv.com. Art Beins, Karate and You, dedicated to your achievement.
I'd also like to thank you one more time because I did have a great time. Remember that the biggest obstacle in life is yourself. Overcome it, you can achieve the greatest accomplishment of all. This can only be achieved, however, through a balanced education that pertains to knowledge in the mind, honesty in the heart, and strength in the body. Okay, until we meet again, have a happy, healthy, and safe week. Okay, ladies, let's get out here. Let's just practice that block.